Athens Black Market and Athens Anti-Discrimination Movement held their semi-annual event at local bar Matt's Canada downtown Athens to promote entrepreneurship and minority businesses here in the Athens area. The president and co-founder revealed her motives for being active in the community.
I am the president of Athens Anti-Discrimination Movement, one of the co-founders of Athens Anti-Discrimination Movement. Well, Athens Black Market was designed to help to stimulate Black entrepreneurship and to also create a more inclusive and diverse community in downtown Athens. So our overall goal is to eventually get more Black businesses in downtown Athens and to be a part of that, the economic growth.
What made you start doing this?
I mean, my husband and I are entrepreneurs. So we lived a good life being entrepreneurs, honestly. And I realized because I wasn't forced to have to work for somebody else, my life path has been a little bit different. I didn't have to deal with certain things. But what pushed us over the edge, that made us realize how serious the problem was when General Bogart, a bar, decided they wanted to create a drink called Niggerita. So they felt so bold and so comfortable that they created a drink, the name called Niggerita, sent it to the printing company, and if it wasn't for somebody in the printing company, which was a white man.
I read about that in the paper.
Yeah, it was a white man said, whoa, this is wrong.
Yeah.
So it got to the paper and we started learning about it.
Yeah.
But then the message started going that it's just happening to the college students. We're like, whoa, it's happening to the locals too.
Yeah.
So that's what made us really jump in and start advocating for racial and social justice.
In addition to Mocha's efforts, local activist Roger Flanagan released a list of Black and minority-owned businesses here in the Athens area to help further promote economic growth.
So, here recently, maybe a couple of years ago, when they started to put a lot of those, police killings of unarmed Black men on, social media and news outlets, it really kind of evoked a certain emotion for me, like anger, frustration. Why is this happening? So instead of taking to the streets and protesting and pointing the finger at police officers, I kind of took a different approach to put my energy into, focusing on, building up Black businesses in the Black community. So from there, I kind of started a business, a list of businesses in Athens that were Black owned, and there were certain criteria to being on that list. And I, wrote out a little blurb or a little memo and encouraged people to go out and support the businesses that were on the list that I created.
A few of the dozens of businesses on this list were more than welcome to give their perspective of why entrepreneurship is so important.
It's always good, word of mouth, you find out about all kinds of events. And it's good because more people, it's good to promote the fact that, you can start a small business and there's plenty of opportunities out here to get out and find your clientele and create a product that people are already looking for.
Well, I believe in economic empowerment, and I believe in investing in ourselves so that we can invest back into our community. And that's the only way that we can really make any real differences is if we invest in ourselves. Once we do that, we can invest in our youth, we can create programs, we can create change.
Well, for exposure. For instance, I'm not new to Athens, but I'm new to this kind of industry, my own business, entrepreneurship. And there's a lot of people who seek out, businesses like mine, like others that are here that just don't know about us. And so this is a way to expose us to other people, and that brings us together because, I meet so many people when I come to events like this.
Mocha, along with other fellow activists, used this event to discuss issues concerning entrepreneurship and minority businesses here in the Athens community.
Yes, there's more educated Black people today than maybe years ago. But over the past 2 years, they have seen a serious decrease in income for Black and Latino families. Let's say a white person was at the 100-yard line. The Black person has always been at the 50-yard line. They shoot off the gun and the race begins. How can you catch up? That's 400 years and it still continues and it builds. It's hard. So that's why he said, do not blame yourself. You never had a fear. Your mother, your grandmother, the people before that, we never had a fear, a fair shot.
You know, I feel like entrepreneurship is important and something that may be lacking in the black community for a couple of reasons. I guess to answer the first part of the question, I feel like entrepreneurship is important because it gives people opportunity who don't fit into like the traditional sense of like, you know, going to work for somebody at a factory or at a corporate job even, or, you know, somebody who doesn't want to work a minimum wage job if that's what's available to them. The options outside of that scope are, you know, really starting your own business. And a lot of times in our community, young men may go the route that's less than legal, you know, start hustling and whatnot. But I mean, that's a business in its own right, in its own sense.
For more information concerning the Athens Black Market or the Athens Anti-Discrimination Movement, please visit the AADmovement.org.